What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Not Today. I'm Jen Sturger.
Hey, I'm Eddie Pence.
And while we got you here, go ahead and give us whatever the
A
subscribe,
5-star rating.
subscribe,
a positive
like, subscribe,
text review.
do all the shit, positive text reviews. I don't even know what to do. Just do all of it.
Do that. If you're on the YouTube page, subscribe, give it a like, comment. That helps. Comments always help. Positive comments. Don't be dicks. And share it with everybody.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to grow it.
Send this episode to a friend.
And apparently people watch, you told me, you sent me the thing that people are now watching, or now listening to podcasts more on YouTube than any other platform.
Yeah.
So
they want to see that. They want to see the idiots.
Watch the morons
They want to
talk.
see the idiots.
Watch this.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think we're interesting.
I think so.
I think we're entertaining.
I think so.
I think we're bringing, you know what I think it is?
What?
I think we try to bring people peace and like a little bit of serenity in a world that feels the complete
On
opposite
fire?
of that. Yeah. Look, we're just not a mean podcast.
No.
And I know that there's a market for like mean out there, but
Yeah.
that's just not our brand.
No, I'm not mean.
And
I'm angry.
I would agree with that.
I'm not mean.
But I think that there's a market. I think there should be a bigger market out there for things that just make you feel good.
Yeah, we're the Ted Lasso podcast.
Oh, I love that for us.
There we are. That's us. We're the Ted Lasso.
We
podcast.
are. Someone said we were chicken soup for the soul. And I was like,
that's better. That's more original.
no, I like the Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
Ted
podcast.
Lasso's got a fucking television deal.
No.
You know what I mean?
I
Aren't they
want
coming back?
Yeah, season 4.
Man, imagine ending the show and then they're like, no, guys, we need you now more than ever.
Here's a bigger check.
Is that what happened?
I don't know. Apparently, yeah, bigger check for sure.
Mark goes, yeah.
Well, apparently they signed a 3-year. I think there's like they said there's gonna be like a 3-season arc, much like the first 3 seasons of the other one.
Oh.
And I guess he's coaching a girls soccer team now or a girls football team. I don't know. It was such a perfect 3 seasons. Like it was such a perfect story that wrapped up so nicely. It's kind of like, don't touch it.
Don't bring it back. Don't do
it.
Don't do anything stupid.
But I mean, you got to trust the writers. They're all brilliant writers. It's a brilliant cast. So you're hoping like, okay, well, maybe you guys can catch lightning in a bottle twice.
Yeah. And also, I mean, there's other shows that have done that. Like kind of reboot themselves.
Yeah.
Like Dexter's done it twice now.
But
3 times?
well,
I haven't watched the new one, but I've heard it's good. The new one. Look, the second one was fine.
Arrested Development tried it. Not so good.
The second one was fine. The second Dexter was fine. I have a really hard time watching violence against women.
No, I never watched Dexter, so I have no
Especially like women being hunted. I have a really hard time with stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Well, because you're a woman.
I should probably take that up in therapy. Yeah, but I'm not able to go, oh, this couldn't happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? This couldn't happen.
No,
this is. I was like, oh,
this is happening right now.
Yeah.
To me.
That's a really hard thing to try to explain to men, though. Even like men that are very conscious men, where you're like, hey, it's a really hard time to be a woman out there right now. And I just want to know, like, if they decide to lock up my bank account, that you have my best interest at heart. You know what I mean? Like, if this goes full Handmaid's Tale,
Right.
You got me? That's how I was screening people. Before when I was dating, I was like, yeah, I got to make sure that you got my best interest.
If I have to co-sign on a credit card again, will you do it?
Yeah.
Because that was like, what, 1970?
What?
That you had to have a man sign up a credit card for you for women? Is that what it was, Mark? Do you remember?
Roughly. Let me
It's like it was like late 60s, early 70s. You had to be married and have a man sign on so you have a credit card.
Jesus Christ.
1974.
1974.
In my marriage.
In my lifetime.
In my marriage, it should have been the exact opposite.
Women are more, it just makes more sense. Women are more financially responsible than men. It's just
some of us are.
I there's always the outliers, but I think in general, women have a better, I'm not trying to be, I guess, reverse sexist. I don't even know what I'm trying to be.
Oh,
women
Eddie's seem feminist.
I'm so feminist. They're more responsible. Because the women I've been around in my life, my mother, my wife, my friends that I've had that have been females, most of them have been far more responsible financially and otherwise in their lives than all the men I've known in my life.
The stereotype is out there. The stereotype out there is women be shopping. You know what I mean? That's the stereotype.
I guess I've never been around those types of women.
Yeah, I think that just means you hang out with a higher caliber of women.
Oh, I do. I am attracted to intelligent women.
Yes.
So.
That's all you bring into your life.
That's all I bring into my life.
I respect that for you. Yeah, no, it should have been the exact opposite. For real. For some reason I keep thinking a lot about that lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been hard. It's hard. You always wonder whether or not you won the divorce or you won the breakup. You know what I mean?
Do you look at it that way?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I always want to know, because I think for whatever reason, I really digest the problem was me. No matter if the problem wasn't me or not,
Yeah.
like there's some part of me that believes like, oh, this was your fault, or you weren't good enough. You know what I mean?
I think it was just a lack of compatibility between two people.
Yeah.
From an outside observer, and I saw the relationship from the beginning until the end.
Yes.
And to me, it looked like two people that probably weren't compatible.
We were compatible probably in the beginning.
But most people are. That's why you have the attraction, and
Yes.
you get together because you think you're compatible. And then once you try to fit together like a puzzle, and it's like, oh wait, these pieces don't work.
I think honestly, it wasn't even necessary. We became incompatible when I started really working on myself and the other party wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I don't think the other person has changed much looking in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's like the fact that it's a grown man doing get ready with me videos with the most mid collection of bullshit. Do you know what a get ready with me video is, Eddie?
No, I've never done one. I don't know.
It's like when you're like, and these are the sunglasses I'm going to wear, and this is the shirt, and this is the pants, and it's like an outfit, but it's like all shit you get at a Nordstrom rack. Yeah. Or like a Marshall's.
Who wants to watch me put together? This is the graphic tee I'm going to wear. And these are the same shoes I wore yesterday.
This
that I'm going to put
my best Green Lantern shirt.
Here's my Goodfellow jacket from Target. Like, it's like, you don't want to watch me do a get ready video.
Eddie, I think you should. I think you should do one for the people. So it's like, and
here's
then
my other pair of jeans that I'm putting on.
But no, I think what has actively harmed me is seeing some of the choices that I can tell are being made just to spite me, like later.
You think so?
100%. That man is all about spite. I watched him do it to like ex-teammates and ex-coaches, anybody that he perceived wronged him. Like, he holds on to a grudge like no other.
Okay.
And he posted this thing that he posted this like picture of this guy that he knows that I had workplace issues with, like major workplace issues. It's documented. You can Google it. Not the big one, but like
not that one.
The B story that I had when I worked at ESPN. He posted that guy's picture and was like, congratulations on like getting on Fallon the other night. And I was just like, could you, that was just one thing that I always lost a lot of respect for him on, is he was just the first person to suck corporate dick.
No.
Like, would just completely throw his morals aside if it meant he might get a job or he might be around a famous person.
Yeah, but I've known people like that.
Huh?
I've known people like that.
I know lots of people like that, and they're not my friends.
Yeah.
They're not, like, for whatever reason, I mean, I don't even need to say for whatever reason, I have a really strong sense of morality. I don't know if you noticed this about me, Eddie.
I've noticed. I've noticed.
Where I'm just like, I'm not
Right.
going to shill for someone that I think is a bad person or that I think might be a questionable person.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not going to put them over because
Right.
I feel like my stamp means a lot, especially like in terms of my stamp means a lot to the women that work with me.
Right. And to yourself. I mean, you have to, if it bothers you at a core level, then you're never going to be, then it's going to bother you continually as long as if you don't make different choices.
Yeah. And look, that I had a similar issue happen in a relationship that I had after my divorce. And it was, I didn't like the men that the guy I was seeing was hanging around with.
Yeah.
Because I was watching them cheat on their pregnant wives.
Ew.
Yeah. And like, they'd make excuses about it. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, if you're making excuses for your friend and you're not the kind of man that's going to hold other men accountable around you,
Yeah.
I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Because at some level, they would cover for you if you were doing something
Yeah, yeah.
shitty. Like, you're surrounding yourself with people who are just going to say, yeah, that's fine.
I don't think I've ever been friends with people. I mean, I've known people that have cheated on their spouses or their girlfriends, boyfriends at the
How
time.
did it affect your relationship with them?
I don't think I'm trying to I've never been that close with them. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know if I somehow judged them before I became friends with them, but the people I've known have never been that sort of person, if that makes sense. They never,
Yeah.
so I guess I knew about them before they knew about themselves.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
just have to
sense.
remind myself that I didn't buy followers in the past month. Maybe I am winning. Maybe winning, we have to redefine what it looks like to win. And it's like, it's finding contentment. Finding contentment. Like, everybody's like, I just want to be happy. And it's like, you don't want to be happy. You want to be content. You're like, this is fine. Because I feel like when you're happy, that's like a high. And guess what comes after a high? A fucking low.
Content means, okay, even when I'll have the highs and I'll have the lows, but my baseline is content.
Are you content, Eddie? I feel like you are. I think you are, and then sometimes you think you need that dopamine hit, and then you're like, oh man, I'm not having the super highs and the super lows.
I'm content with the people in my life. I'm content with my relationships. I'm content with a lot of the choices I've made in my life. I'm just not content in where I'm at in my life, if that makes sense. If those two don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
You can be a content person, but not be content with where you are.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at.
Okay.
I want to be in a different place.
Mm.
But that's more to help out the people that I'm content with in my life.
See, I think that's some bullshit dudes put on themselves. I do.
If I was alone,
Do you think you should be doing more?
probably. I always feel like I should be doing more.
See, I think that's where men fuck up.
I always feel like I
think
should be doing
men,
more.
I don't think it's just men. I do this too. I don't, when I'm, especially like more in the work side than anything else. Whenever like people see a problem, they think they should like throw more shit at it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, if I add this thing, it'll make this easier. And it's like, no, a lot of times the answer to solving a problem is taking something away. You know, is doing
Maybe.
less.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do any less. I'm doing so
Eddie,
little now.
You do like 40 hours of podcasting.
But what does that mean?
It means you talk.
It means
for
I talk
40
a lot
hours.
for 40 hours a week. But what does that mean? What does that do?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. I'm just here doing it. I don't know what it means. I don't know what.
But you literally said, am I doing, you can't tell if you're doing too much or doing too little.
Right. I don't know if I'm doing too much. I feel like I'm doing too little. But at the same time, I feel overwhelmed like I'm doing too much. Maybe I'm just not, maybe what I am doing isn't enough.
So it's so funny. I was having this, it's not that. It's just you're not doing the right things.
Maybe that's it. I'm doing a lot of nothing.
My therapist has been working with me a lot on this.
Yeah.
And he was just like, you have this long running list of like shit you've got to get accomplished. And some of it's big stuff and it's multi-process. And then other stuff is like short little things that are like errands and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, you really need to stop like getting overwhelmed and getting in the mud with stuff and also getting distracted, which is a big problem for me. And he goes, and you just need to decide when you wake up and do it the night before. So that way, when you wake up, you have a plan.
Okay.
But like before you go to bed, he goes, what are 3 to 5 things that if you get them done tomorrow, it's a good day? That has helped immensely.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Like today's kind of a hard day. I'll keep it 100 with the audience. For Eddie and I, at least for me, it's a hard day because we're going to do the pod and then we've got to drive 2 to 3 hours. We don't know. It could change.
Yeah.
We have to drive 2 hours to do a show tonight together. Then we got to drive home.
Yeah. And I still have to do another pod after this.
That's mental illness, Eddie.
So I have a lot. And then I got to.
Does a day like today overwhelm you?
No.
Or are you like, yeah, that's fine.
This was my day today. Behind the peel back the inside baseball on this. We record 2 of these at a time.
God, Eddie, fucking.
I know you changed your clothes and from this side of the frame over, it looks like a different day, and this side looks like last week.
People are like, man, Eddie's sad. He's just been wearing the same Green Lantern shirt for weeks on
You
end.
can check out my Get Ready videos. They look really good. It's the same outfit over and over. So this is the day. I woke up today. I woke up extra early to go to the gym. I woke up at 7 a.m. I went to the gym.
I'm proud of you for going to the gym.
Thank you.
That's like a new thing.
Since April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used to bust your balls about not going to the gym.
I worked out at home and then you gave me shit about it. I'm like, fuck you. I'll go to the gym.
How's it been going?
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
But I hadn't gone back since the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I just never went back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, because I had weights at home. I was like, I'll just lift it. But like, I do feel better going to the gym. So I go to the gym. So I went to the gym, came back, showered, came to this. We record 2 of these. And now as soon as I leave here, I'm taking my son to football practice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to record my 3rd podcast of the day. And then as soon as that's over, I'm driving straight from there to Oceanside to do our show. And then come home after a 2-hour drive and record one more podcast.
No.
With my friend Jerry,
No.
The Ramble, because that comes out on Wednesdays.
No. You're gonna be so scrambled
and
by
then
the
I
time
will
you get
go-
to Jerry.
Well, yeah, but that show is absurd anyway, so it works.
You're gonna be on absolute. You're gonna
Yeah.
almost be high.
I probably will. It'll make a better show. And so that's my day today. I'm doing 4 hours of podcasting today,
Just
along with
because-
a 30-minute stand-up show, sandwiched all around about 8 hours of driving.
How do you have the capacity to do all of that?
I have the energy. I'm not a lazy person. Like I can keep going. It's not an energy thing. I guess it keeps me busy because I don't get distracted. If I was just sitting at home doing nothing, then I start to spiral.
Yeah.
Like, I should be doing something. And that's why I do all these things, just to keep me busy. So I'm like, I don't think I'm not doing anything, even though everything I'm doing doesn't really seem to be really important.
That's death anxiety.
So, but I don't mind dying.
You're like, I welcome it.
I'm not afraid of death.
I welcome it.
That would be restful. So, but yeah, like I'm doing all this
No,
stuff
but
today,
guys
and I'm
have
making
this-
maybe $100.
Guys
So-
have this thing. Please, by the way, we're getting the Patreon up and running if it isn't already by the time this airs. But please help us out if you like the show, support the show any way you can helps us. Because right now we're just kind of doing this for the love of the game.
Yeah, and I do love it. It's fun to talk to you every couple weeks and just
Catch up.
Yeah.
BS. I mean, we talk on the regular in
Yeah.
between.
But it's good not to have to lift stuff and just be able to talk to you or record an audition.
Yeah,
Like
I was gonna
something-
say I help you just as much. It's usually me.
I know.
It's just usually me playing multiple other characters,
Reading awful scripts out loud,
and we're just like, all right, well, we just polished a turd on that one.
right? Didn't get a call back for it.
Really?
No.
That shocks me.
Yeah. I give good tape.
You give great
I
tape.
give good tape.
I-
And I don't get callbacks.
I do think it has to do with you not being in the room anymore.
It sucks not being in the room. I hate not being in the room.
I think
That's the way the business is now. Sorry to talk about the business, but you don't go in the room anymore. The initial read, the pre-read is always on tape now.
brutal.
There-
It
sucks.
sucks. But it's interesting because Watch Duty's getting ready to start another television show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He's going back to work. And that's the nature of our business.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're on, you're off, you're on, you're off. And sometimes you have these periods where you're off and you're just like, will I ever work again?
That's
You
why
know?
I think I keep myself so busy with stuff that, I mean, it's important stuff. And I do enjoy podcasting. I do enjoy stand-up, but none of it pays the bills really.
But I think one of the things that
But-
was interesting is he came to me the other night and he was like super conscious about it. And he goes, I need to sit down and I need to figure out what things that I'm currently doing need to fall away when I start this new gig,
Okay.
because I do not want to let the connection that you and I have built
Yeah.
to fall by the wayside. And he's like, and I also want to not just be so deep in a gig that like I'm not able to plan what happens after the gig. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like build the momentum for the next thing. And I just appreciated the fact that he was like,
He's aware of it.
but I mean, I've been bringing that awareness to him, where I think it's really important you have people in your life go, hey, you're working a lot. You're working a lot. And like, it's almost to the point of obsession. And like, why are you doing that? You know?
Yeah.
And he told me, he's like, I never thought about it. You know, he's like, I just thought I was like a really motivated workhorse of a person. And he's like, and the fact is, he goes, you're like probably running from something, you know? And so it was just really interesting to have a guy that was like willing to like sit there and go, I need to focus this. I need to prioritize this. You
Yeah.
know, that was the big reason why, you know, I mean, it was added to the list of reasons why my marriage fell apart was
Yeah.
it was like, the connection was like the 10th most important thing, you know?
Well, a lot. And I mean,
Except for when our jobs relied on it.
yeah.
Then it was like maybe the third, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But like that was something like, I don't even know if you remember this. Do you remember back when we had our old radio show
Yeah.
and the station was like, we want to do this segment where you and the party who shall not be named, where you and the other person like debate each other.
Oh yeah. I remember
And
that.
I was like, I don't want to do this.
I was supposed to moderate or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great position to put their friend
All right,
in.
fight everybody. It was like weird.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Because I saw what that was going to do to our connection because I know how that individual fights.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't going to go well.
Right.
And so I kind of put my foot down because I was like, my marriage is more important than your stupid segment.
I mean, they're coming from the place of like, no, all sports talk is arguing. Right.
It's
Because
not.
that's all ESPN has become is just arguing.
But it's not.
Right.
It doesn't have to
It doesn't
be.
have to be, but that's what First Take, Stephen A. Smith, like all those guys, Skip Bayless, they made careers out of arguing sports with each other. So like that's what they were trying to do, which is stupid. Because like I thought we had a great sports show that we were doing because we were a sports show that didn't necessarily argue.
Yeah. So they
We
really
joked
wanted,
around and had fun with sports.
Yeah, they wanted to bring like they were like asking for conflict.
They wanted
and I
because
was
they
just
wanted
like,
the pardon the interruption.
we don't need that.
Yeah. That's
you
what they
don't
wanted.
need conflict to put on a good. If you need conflict to put on a good show,
Yeah.
you're just shitty.
No,
at
they
your
were just
job.
they were just chasing what other people were doing instead, and we were trying to do something original.
And that's the thing is, I feel like with the last couple gigs that I've seen him get, I was like, oh, you fucking bought that hook, line, and sinker.
But that's all sports talk is anymore. It's
gross.
It's either arguing or gambling. That's the two things sports talk is anymore. And we're back.
Listen, I can acknowledge when I walk over a line,
Absolutely.
but it's the truth.
Not saying it wasn't.
But anyways, I just have a real problem with shilling, you know, when it comes to sports talk.
Yeah.
That was the thing that I think I got in trouble for the most when I worked in sports was I wasn't willing to sell out who I was.
Yeah.
I have a very specific example that still sticks with me till this day. The producers of my show came to me and they were like, we need you to pick a fight on the air with Michelle Beadle. Because she was working on a show called Sports Nation at the time. And
Right.
I was working on the Daily Line and on NBC Sports. And they wanted me to say that I was more attractive than her. And I told them I didn't want to do this.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
They went to my agent and said I was being difficult. Because I didn't want to attack another woman on
Right.
the air. That's the kind of bullshit that they
'Cause
make
they
you.
know-
That's behind the velvet rope. That's the real shit that happens.
That's because conflict drives ratings, and that's all they want. They care about ratings because they
it
keep
doesn't have to.
I know it doesn't have to, but that's what they think does.
You know what?
And
You know
that's
why it
what
doesn't have
matters.
to? Because you can just be fucking interesting.
Yeah, but they don't look at that. They're like, oh, arguing. Yeah, this will make headlines. People will tweet about this. That's all they give a fuck about. They don't
It's
care if it's
exhausting.
good content. They just want content.
So Eddie, if we were going to look at your schedule,
Yeah.
what's something that you feel like you could take away that's not bringing you joy that would make your day easier? Because listen, subtraction is usually the answer,
Right.
you know?
I don't know. I mean, I enjoy everything. I don't dread anything I'm doing. But the thing is, like, if you know, say I had a situation like Watch Duty came along and I booked some sort of show where like now I have this chunk of time that I have to schedule in. I don't know what I would remove or how I would remove it.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, I'd be podcasting a lot less, I guess.
Yeah.
You know?
You have to pick and choose your spots.
Right. I still want to be there for my son. I still want to, I like taking him to football practice. I like watching his football practices. I like being there when he needs me. I like being there for my wife when she needs me. So
You
I'm
like watching practice?
I do.
Why?
It's interesting. I like watching practice.
What? Who's like,
I love football. So
I want to go sit in the valley heat.
I love watching football.
But practice?
But they're not like running tackling drills. They're running plays. They're lined up against each other and they're running plays. And you see how things are blocked and executed. And like, oh, he should have done that. Like the other day I saw Colton, he's playing right tackle and he pulls and he goes through the hole and then he's supposed to block the linebacker, but he just runs up to the linebacker and just sort of stops there.
Why? Because they're not supposed to hit each other right now.
I guess it's his own
Are they
teammates.
still not hitting? Are they still not? You're not hitting.
No, they're in
each other?
pads. They're hitting.
Okay.
But like he just sort of breaks down, and doesn't make contact, and I'm like, were you supposed to make contact after practice? Like, you're supposed to make contact there, right? You just block that guy because at that point that guy took off parallel and went and tackled the running back, and he's like, yeah, I'm supposed to make contact, but so it's just like I see these little things,
But
these little nuances of football.
It's practice, Dad.
He's like, why are you watching practice, Dad? Go give
I
me
was
something to eat.
asking, does Colton want you watching practice?
I think he likes it. I think he does, knowing his parents are there. I think he does.
Practice?
I think so. I think he's one of those kids that likes his parents
Colton,
around.
drop in the comments. I know you're watching this.
He's definitely watching.
I know
this.
you're watching this, Colton.
He's
Drop
playing
in the
Minecraft
comments.
and watching this.
Are we still famous at his school?
Yeah, some of the kids follow us.
Oh God.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know if anybody signed up for your website though. I don't know if that's.
I'm signed up for the costumes. I'm there for the
That's just
cosplay.
there to see Doctor Strange and Deadpool.
But it's so funny. Because I think we just are in such a goal-driven society. You know what I mean? That like we're in such a goal-driven society that like that's all. It's like that's all that matters. You know.
Well, especially this business.
But sometimes you get the goal, you hit the goal, you do the thing that you said you want to do, and you're like,
Well,
that's it?
Well, this business is everything in this business. You never turn around to look at where you've come from. You're always looking like I gotta have to keep climbing this mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You keep looking ahead. You never turn around to look back. Go, oh my God, look how far I climbed up this fucking mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You never do that in this business because you're always like, well, I got to keep going. I got to keep going.
Like Scotty Scheffler. Do you watch golf at all?
No.
But Scotty Scheffler is like the best in the world right now. And he won recently and was like giving his like post conference. You watch golf, Mark?
Yeah.
I feel like you're their target demo.
Well, I'll pay attention to Scotty.
Yeah, I think he's got a good story, you know, but he seems to have his head in the right place because he was giving this post interview and he was like, yeah, you know, you just win the thing that you thought was the thing that was going to make you happy. And then he's like, and then you go home and you're like, you're just going to be like, what's for dinner?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
It happened. It's cool. I got to celebrate it with my family, but he's like, it's not what is important. What, Mark?
I've got the quote for you.
What is
he
it?
He says that while winning brings a sense of accomplishment, it doesn't provide the deepest fulfillment or lasting satisfaction.
It's so true.
No, I can see that.
I've had those moments where I'm like, yeah, there's more than this.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why you have to find, like, that's why I enjoy watching practice. There's no goal there. I just enjoy watching my kid do something he enjoys doing. And I get fulfillment out of that.
Yeah.
You know? So like, I mean, those are the things that I cherish and I look forward to. Like driving through 2.5 hours tonight to go to stand up. Yeah, I would love doing stand up. I love being in front of a stage, but like, I won't come home and look back at that and like, oh, I was fulfilled. I just like, I went and did that. I had fun, but like that didn't nourish me in some way.
Yeah, and it's so funny though because like one of the people that was like criticizing Scotty Scheffler for that quote was Tom Brady.
Oh, really?
And I'm like,
Tom Brady.
Are you the guy that needs to be weighing in on this, sir? You came back out of retirement again to play for the Bucks.
Yeah. And your wife was like, "Fuck off, bye." And
your wife's like, "I'm gonna go with the karate instructor." He's not a karate instructor, but it sounded funnier.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm
well,
like,
that's where he apparently, someone like Tom Brady, I don't know him
yeah,
personally.
you're gonna have a public legacy, but what's your kid gonna say about you? You know?
I don't know. He kissed me on the lips really long.
Gross. I'd almost forgotten about that, Eddie.
It's back in your head now.
Oh, is it time? By the way, I feel like
Is
it's
it
time.
time?
That flew past.
We can do it. Let's do it.
Fuck it.
Oh,
You got 17 more podcasts to
that's
do.
right. I
today.
gotta get on the road. I gotta get on the road. I gotta save some of this gold. We're gonna play Florida Man Friday. I read Jen. My mouth doesn't work. Jen Sturger, 3 Florida Man headlines, 2 real, 1 fake. She tells me what the fake Florida Man headline is. And Mark is defending his winning streak of 1.
It's not a streak if it's 1.
Oh, I don't remember the last time I lost.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go. Florida man starts GoFundMe to buy a deep fryer. Florida man caught eating pancakes in middle of busy intersection. Florida man claims he was just testing the jail security by breaking in.
Pancakes?
Pancakes in the middle of an intersection. Which one of those is the fake Florida man headline?
I think pancakes.
Pancakes.
I got to agree, it's pancakes.
You guys think it's both pancakes. Florida man caught eating pancakes in middle of busy intersection. You're both wrong.
What?
That happened.
What is it?
I don't know what it is. He was caught. He was sitting in the middle of the intersection eating pancakes.
Which is the fake one?
Oh, the fake one. Florida man starts GoFundMe to buy a deep fryer.
So wait, the one about the guy breaking into prison was...
Yeah.
Wow.
That one seemed the most real to me.
They're like, we're gonna do a reverse Shawshank.
I mean, that was literally the.
You're like, that one can't be the fake one.
Well, that was the entire plot of Prison Break.
Yeah.
He had to break in.
He broke in
break
to see,
out.
yeah, to break in, to break out. Yeah.
Sorry, that's a boy movie. I didn't watch it. I feel like we should do a trade one week, Eddie, where I give you girl movies to watch and you give me boy movies to watch, and see if it connects any divide between the genders.
Maybe.
That might be a fun project
to do.
Yeah, we
should try that.
And if you swear to God, if you put RoboCop on that fucking list.
Or Cobra.
Cobra? What?
Stallone?
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's a Stallone movie.
Is that really, is it like top 5 watchable films?
No, Cobra is. I mean, no, RoboCop is. RoboCop's a perfect film. Cobra's not a perfect film. I just like it. But RoboCop is a perfect film.
Okay. Eddie, where can people find you?
You can find me at Eddie Pence on all the socials or eddiepence.com. And remember to do all that stuff I said at the beginning of the show. 5-star rating, positive text review, like and subscribe to the podcast channel, and share it wherever you can.
Sign up for our mailers. You can find mine at jensturger.com or in the bio of our Instagram or anywhere on our social media. Eddie's got one too.
Yeah.
So you have no excuse to not be on one, if not both of our lists.
Come on.
So let's do this thing, guys. And thanks again for joining us. We hope that we bring you some kind of levity in your week.
Hopefully.
And peace in your week.
Or at least distraction.
And think about it. If you could take one thing off your schedule this week that would make your life easier, what would it be?
Except this show.
Yep. Nope. Not us.
Don't take the show off
not us.
Your schedule.
Drop it in the comments, though. I'm really curious if you guys will try this at home. All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Ooh, bye.